Hey guys, Mixed Media Girl here. So today I'm going to do an acrylic pour on a vinyl record. This is an old scratched up record that was just going to be thrown away. It's unplayable. So I did prime this mainly just to cover the label. And then as you can see, I've got the hole covered with some tape. Now I have a little bit of wet paint on here from a project I just did. I'm going to actually stamp this down and kind of use that to help create a base. Because why not? And this is going to be primarily purple. When I finish the records, I do also clean up the back and spray that. So there we go. That gives us actually a pretty cool purple base. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and set that in there and not worry about it. All right. So for this technique, I am going to do a flip cup. I did just do another project that I have some paint left over in here. It's purple, white, and green, basically. So I'm going to add a little more paint to that. And most of the colors that I use are either Artist Loft Flow acrylics or the Arteza paints. They have many different acrylic paints. And when I say Arteza paints, with this, I'm not talking about their pre-mixed pouring paints. These are paints that I've mixed myself, just their regular acrylic paints. Sometimes people get, I think, a little confused on that. All right, so I'm just using a bunch of different colors, mainly here, the blues and purples. Ooh, got some turquoise, that's a good one. And some more white. And I think I'm going to throw a little bit of, I have this iridescent Dream Lemon Yellow. That's a really fun color from Arteza. So throw some of that in there. And then let's do some more blue. I do want this to be a fun, bright painting. I'm not going to add any black into this. I did have a little bit of black in the bowl, but just a tiny, 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 tiny bit. So... all right, I think that should actually be enough. As like I said, we already have the wet paint on here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip cup this. And I don't leave this here to dry, by the way. I have a separate drying rack. So, all right. I like to move things out of the way. Otherwise, guaranteed I'll just knock everything over. And here we go. No silicone in this, guys, by the way. So it's also a false, some false information that you need silicone to create cells. Also false that you have to have a torch to create cells. So what a torch does is there are air bubbles all throughout this. So the torch literally gets rid, oh, this torch is dead, but it literally gets rid of those air bubbles, which can help create cells, but it can also create effects that you may or may not want, which is why I generally do not use a torch. So anyways, I get some questions on these. I will be doing a video soon too, covering some common like misconceptions with acrylic pouring. Some things that it's like everybody knows you have to do this, but it's actually incorrect. Got a lot of white over here. That's okay. I love this color scheme. I'm actually really happy with this. So I feel like some cells may end up developing in here, it looks like. Let's let this sit for a little while, and then we'll come back in and we'll do our close-up. Okay, we're back. So definitely some little cells developing in here. Let's go ahead and do our close-up. So I got this beautiful green here. I love that. This section ended up more white than I wanted, but I still really like it. I'm very happy with the purple in here. And honestly, this purple and yellow look great together. Got some pretty cool cells and lacing over there. So I'm actually really happy with the delicateness of this one and how light the colors came out. I think it's really awesome. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please check the description for the materials. I cannot actually list all of the paints for this because I used so many different ones to mix up those custom colors. But all of the main materials will be in the description. And then at this stage, this can be just a piece of wall art, or it can be made into a clock, or I don't know. Either one. You can, of course, paint embellishments on top of it, whatever you want. You can resin it, leave it as is. I like it. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you all next time.